Welcome back to another episode of Wine After Whines. This is your girl Najah.
And this is Janay.
And we are back with another episode for you guys. Janay, how you been?
Good. Oh, that was dry.
Her. I can't stand her, y'all. Good.
But you love her.
I do. Let me tell y'all why she's so dry, but not dry. Because she had to drink a gallon of water the other day. A full gallon. We both had to do it.
Did you want to go ahead and just jump right on into that? Let me tell y'all. Okay, so Najah and I were given a task to drink a gallon of water and do 50 burpees. Okay? And I don't know if y'all know what burpees are. I'm not going to demonstrate because I've been scarred. And I don't want to do that to y'all. I don't want to show y'all because I'm a little bit weak right now, so I'm not going to do that. But as you can see, for those of you who are watching us on YouTube, you can see my my trophies here. These are the 8 bottles of water that, no, I haven't removed them. Because they are my prize-winning trophies because this was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. Besides Stone Mountain, that was hard too. But I was peeing all day long.
All night. All day.
Long. My pee wasn't pee. My pee was drinkable.
It was clear. It was pure clear. I did a gallon as well, y'all, and it was very tough. Because you have to eat on top of that too, and it's like, honestly, truly, people can't lose weight by just drinking water because you get so full. And I think another thing with mine is I put ice in mine because I love cold water, and I drank out of a gallon, and I was drinking out of a cup that keeps it cold. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it cold. Girl, I was so full. That end of that day, I was like eating and I was drinking that water. I was so full and I was peeing all day, all night long.
I was feeling nauseous. Because I couldn't do 50 burpees straight. So I was doing 50 burpees. I was doing 10 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, but my stomach is full of water and I'm trying to like
jump, and then you got to jump back. Just look up a burpee on YouTube if you don't know what it is, and you'll see why we like, ugh.
And don't just look it up because it looks easier than what it feels like. Mm-hmm. Actually attempt about 5 burpees in a row and then think about the fact that we did 50.
Yes. It was hard. It was hard. That was a hard thing for us, but we did do it. We conquered that. Gallon of water, y'all. It was
I just, you know what? I don't know what the benefit was for me. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know that I feel like a new person or anything. I'm still kind of weighing the same thing I was weighing before. So I don't know if I want to do that again, is what I'm saying.
And I know some people, I know people who do this.
Do that.
And it's so simple to them. So they're probably like, I mean, it was a gallon. Okay. We love water. I love water. Yes. I love me a good glass of water. Like, I don't have to have any juice, any sodas or nothing. Like, some people have to have a Coke, have to have some juice. I don't have to have that. I can drink water all day and be good. But dang, that right there.
It's the fact that I don't like making myself drink anything. And I think that's why I don't like alcohol like that. Like, I'll drink, like I don't like the taste of liquor. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, like, it's just like, I don't know. It feels like, why? Kind of like, just, why am I doing it? But anyway, yeah, it's a fact, like, I like water when I'm thirsty. But if I ain't thirsty and I'm just chilling, like, and I
want to drink
water.
It was hard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's hard. But speaking of hard,
what else is hard besides relationships?
No, what we about to do? We about to do this mountain. That's what's She's talking about
Your
relationships.
mind was like, oh my God, Janay, like, where are you gonna go with this? You thought I was gonna say something crazy.
I know, so I'm like, y'all gotta watch the YouTube because our faces.
I was really, whatever. Okay, so we are about to do something stupid. And I'm saying it's stupid because we nearly killed ourselves the first time trying to hike Stone Mountain. But we're going at it again. So this weekend we'll be hiking Stone Mountain yet again.
I'm gonna try different shoes this time.
My shoes is all right, but I need to clip clip my nails because when I was boxing,
oh, your fingernails.
my fingernails were like in the glove because I was I ain't boxed in a while, so I was giving it to him, and then I was hurting my fingers at the same time, so I probably should clip my nails. But what are you looking forward to, and what are you not looking forward to?
Of course, I'm looking forward, point blank periods, to the boxing. I am not looking forward to the last part of that mountain, like to where it goes like straight up to where like I have to use my grip on my feet to walk up the mountain. That's what I'm not looking forward to. Like if I had the energy, I would run it like Drew and Charity did. If I had the energy, but I know I'm not gonna have the energy.
I think since we kind of know what to expect, then maybe it'll be a little bit better. Because we'll know like where the halfway point is coming up at. So maybe we'll be like, okay, if we could truck it to the half. Because before we didn't know where the half was at. Also, that part where you go up and there's that big rail that he made us.
No, that's what I'm talking about. The big part, the
railing. There's a rail before that big part. Remember, he had a sprint up the rail.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not looking forward to. I think that we're talking about the same.
That part and the very next part that you have to go to get over the hump. There's two really, really, really bad parts. You'll remember. Don't worry. I'll point it out when we get there. I'm pretty sure you
I might be laid out somewhere, so you might not be able to point it out. Yeah.
We're going to do it, though. We're going to do it because we just trying to be fit. And I think I was telling somebody this, and I may have said it before, but if I did, just take it in because you need to hear it. Like, it's more about, this working out stuff is more for, it's not about a look for me like it used to be. Now it's for like really I just need to be healthy. Yes, I want to, because I am overweight for my height and my body type. I do want to get, in normal weight range, but I'm not looking for a certain look, like I'm 30 something years old, like
I ain't gonna tell. I was about to tell. I was about to tell. No, I totally agree. And we both have two very energetic children. Our children, neither one of them, I don't believe your two nor my two are lazy. And I'm not saying that in a harsh way, but my kids like to get outside and run. My son, he's more into the tablets and games and stuff, but he would throw that tablet down when he's over on my parents' backyard, like running. He loves to run. He loves to jump. So I got to be able to keep up with that. Like, I can't be like, hold on, son. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't want that. I definitely want to be fit for my kids, and I want my health to be good because it's a lot of
long lives. Then that's basically the point. You want to live out here.
I guess.
Don't guess this.
No.
Don't guess. Live.
We gotta live.
What we got? So we're gonna move on to the social circle. And this has really just been like the hot topic or whatever going on in the streets, in social media streets. And it's about WAP. but not. It's about Cardi B and Offset, who are, I think Cardi B is the one that filed for divorce. There have been so many memes, posts, videos, lives,
everything. And it's people's opinions to the fullest. It's not our opinion, it's not the next person's opinion, and it really does not affect Cardi B and Offset at all, but it is so much stuff out there, and we just want to comment on it.
I really just don't know why people care so much, number one.
But you know, that's the thing.
Celebrities and regular people are getting divorced every day. So I don't know why this particular divorce is such a hot topic, because I don't think no one's shocked.
I think personally, why it's such a hot commodity in the entertainment industry right now, and like why people are so geeked about it, is because one, when he did the cheating thing and she broke up with him, I'm not sure if she was pregnant while he did it, I believe. If not, I don't know. But I know he did the big apology where he brought all the flowers on stage, and it's like she took him back. So, and then after that, it seemed like that they were perfect. I mean, they were having Instagram posts together, being seen on the red carpet together, blah, 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 all of that stuff. So I think that's what the thing was. Why people, well, first of all, and a lot of people ain't got nothing else to do because they at home on social media.
Yeah.
But definitely it had a lot to probably do with his apology when he did mess up the first time. But Janay, do you really know the reason? Like, is it the main reason they're breaking up now? There's more infidelity? Like, is it he's cheating again?
I don't know. I haven't really read a lot into it, but I think everybody's assuming it's infidelity on his part, which is why she's the one filing. But I think I noticed that he was still posting like normal, and she was still posting like normal. So it's kind of like, I've heard somebody say that they feel like it's just like a publicity stunt. But I'm like, well, why would she do that a second time? Like, at this point, it'll be like crying wolf.
Exactly.
So I think she really is trying to get divorced from him. But so we are two married women, in case you didn't know that, if you're just tuning into our podcast. Najah has been, go ahead, like, tell your history for those
my
of you
history
just tuning in.
Right. Me and my husband have been together for, oh my goodness, I think it'll be 14 years this year. But we've only been married for 3. But we've been together so long, so it's kind of like we were married even before we were married. But yeah, we've been together so long, ups and downs, more the good definitely outweighs the bad. So that's my relationship. We have 2 kids.
Yeah. And for me, I've been married 9 years. This past August made 9 years. So, and I've been with him for like 10, 11 years. So, yeah, I got 2 kids, same as Najah. But I wanted to say that so you can know, like, when we're speaking about this subject, we're speaking from a perspective of 2 married women when it comes to this.
That. And I say Black women not to just be pushing out any other race. It's just that a lot of people know there's a lot of quote unquote failed marriages with community, especially the entertainment. So that's the reason why I said we are 2 Black women, happily married, and we know it's tough. So we're speaking from experience. So it's not like we just some random talking.
Good. So Tyrese made a post. What did he say?
He pretty much was saying people are making a mockery of their situation right now. Like he do not find it funny at all. He don't find it funny at all that people are making the memes and everything, because he said it's a lot of people who are struggling in their marriage. He said these people could be at home miserable going through this divorce, and we're out here laughing at it, making fun of it, and you don't know what they're going through. he has a point. He has a very big point. Because he said there are a lot of Black failed marriages. I mean, a lot of, failed marriages in our community. And, he just thinks it's funny that the lawyers are doing this and they are laughing all the way to the bank, trying to get, cashing their checks because they just got these big settlements and everything, along with society trying to break up Black homes and then raising a Black child without a mother and a father present. So he really he got real emotional. I mean, he wasn't on there crying. It was a post. Yeah, he was really emotional about it, which I can 100% understand, because in our world, in our society today, it's like we're known for baby daddy, baby mama drama and breaking up happy homes that, breaking up these happy homes that, it's okay. They're just another failed marriage, just toss them to the wolves, another child raised without a divorce. Say that again?
Like, yeah, if you don't want them, just divorce them.
Right. Instead of fighting for your marriage. So yeah. I think that's why he got really emotional about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not in their household, so I don't know what's really going on.
Right.
Why they got divorced.
Right. Which really leads us into our relationship topic for today, which is the gender biases in relationships. There's a meme that's going around that says Offset cheats on his I'm just gonna read it how it says, how it is. I didn't say this. Offset cheats on his thought wife. Women are like, oh my gosh, she deserves so much better. And then Jada cheats on her loyal husband. I don't know whatever. Jada cheats on her loyal husband, and women are like, it was just an entanglement. And it shows a lady galloping through a sea of flowers.
Through the flowers and stuff.
It's just an entanglement. So we're talking about, so the relationship corner topic is basically about the gender biases in relationships. Like, if a man cheats, all hell breaks loose. But if a woman cheats, then it's like,
how do you feel about it?
I've heard some men say that they wouldn't be able to bounce back
if a woman cheated on him. Mm-hmm. I've definitely heard that too. I've heard that. And how do you feel about the Jada entanglement thing?
I think we do put I think if a woman cheats on a man, society and everybody else almost think that he deserved it, if that makes sense.
That is exactly how society thinks. That's exactly how they think, Janay. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I'm not gonna lie. I have seen this with my own two eyes. Of course, I'm not gonna tell any names, but I've seen a woman cheat. I've seen a woman cheat on the man. Things have happened, and then when he cheats, it's like, oh, he's no good. He's this, and that. But I'm like,
but you cheated too.
You did too. Like, I don't understand why you crying. Like, I'm at this point, and then sometimes it is, he's a dog, da da da, and then but it's also like, shoot, she a dog too.
So if a man is constantly not faithful in the relationship, and a woman plays get back and goes to cheat, is that okay?
No, two wrongs don't make a right. First of all, if this man has cheated on you and you decided to take him back, because you had an option to leave. If you decide to take him back, then that's you guys, and you need to work on that. And y'all figured out what the issue is, work on it. But then if you take him back with plans to get revenge, I mean, what's the point
of staying, right?
What's the point of staying? You just really, really want to hurt him that bad, which I can understand. Sometimes you do want that revenge. You do want that.
I want him to feel
heal. Yeah, but I mean, especially with grown people, that's just cut that mess out. Like I just that's my personal opinion. I feel like just don't do it. Just don't. I mean, if you really that upset with him, leave him. Go somewhere else. He can see you. You can get back at him by him seeing you happy with somebody else. But you already been let that go. So
Mm-hmm.
don't just do it to keep y'all just making a big circle. It's just
Yeah,
too much. That's too
especially especially when you have kids involved. I feel very strongly about like
definitely with kids.
not staying in a toxic relationship when you have children. Like a lot of people say, I'm gonna stay because of the kids. No, trust me, you
It's
need
no
to leave because of the kids,
mhm.
because kids can feel that toxic energy. They can see the fighting. I mean, that stuff affects them negatively, whether you think it does or not. It does, and it'll come out some form of fashion. Either they'll start acting out in school, or either they'll start acting out in their relationships, or not have trust in their relationships, or
Mm-hmm.
just all kind of things. And I think in the Black community, we just, I say Black community, but
That's
now
what,
that I'm saying that, like, I was gonna say, I don't feel like we see healthy marriages and relationships, period.
mhm.
But I think that white relationships aren't great either. Like, even if you do, sometimes when you have a 2-parent household, that don't mean that you're in a great household as
Right.
well. Like, you could be in a 2-parent household and they just fighting all day long, and you just, it
Sitting there
was.
taking it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I totally understand what you're saying. But I think my thing is, like you said, you're like focusing. I just feel like we're focused more on the Black household because that's what we are. That's what we grew up with.
Yeah.
That's what we know. Um, because I mean, be honest with yourself. White people don't. Everything's not the same. It's not. You're not growing up. You're not fighting against what we have to fight against. I mean, adding on top of police brutality, racism, all of that stuff, yeah, trying to survive a Black marriage, with society coming at you left and right, social media left and right, and then you just trying to
That's
live.
why I think we harbor so much on Black love, because it's hard. It's rare that we see Black love and it lasts and it be genuine and it's not cap.
Yes. It's so hard to find it. I'm not saying it's super hard to find it because it is out there. Don't get me wrong, but it's still it's so much in. Like we were watching the clip of the young lady talking about it was a girl who went on a rant about the whole Cardi B situation, and she was not for it, period. Like she called Cardi B all sorts of names and stuff, garden tools and all that stuff you can think of, which wasn't, some of the stuff she said was true, but at the same time, it's like she also mentioned, my purpose here is to be a wife and a mother and serve God, and that's it. Cricket in my house, because
Right.
I have a little bit more than that to be my purpose, and my husband knows that. My
Mm-hmm.
kids will know that. Like, I'm not saying they're not important, because they are my number one priority, but I'm also me too, and I have other stuff to, accomplish.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I didn't went off topic, and I forgot.
I'm done with her. I'm just done with her. I'm done. But I to sum that up, like, it's just, you have to, okay, relationships. I know there's some people who watch our podcast that might not agree with marriage, period. So
I
maybe
do.
some people are saying, well, that's why I don't get married. That's why I don't want to get married, because that it don't work in the first place. Why would I even get married to somebody if it ain't gonna work? Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, but what's the difference between a marriage and a long-term committed relationship? They both can fail. Like, relationships at the end of the day are hard. Relationships aren't easy. If anybody ever told you that you was gonna get into a relationship and you was just gonna be happy all the days of your life, and whatever he or she does, and do for you is just gonna make you feel a tingle down your spine for the rest of your entire life, then they lied.
Lie like I'm hugged.
And I'm sorry, because that is just not the reality. And it's just, I mean, because you are being loved by a human who is imperfect, and they will never be able to give you that perfect love that you see on TV, that Hollywood just, you know, I love romantic comedies. I live for them. But that is not real life. And you have to like really like know that. Like, if you think you're gonna come home every day and your wife gonna always have everything clean, and she gonna always have food piping hot exactly at the time you step your foot in the door, and you're gonna sit there and just be able to just, you know, hi honey, I'm home, and put your stuff up and just might come
whoever
home,
told you that,
you might have one roller in her head, a kid on the hip, laundry over here. Like, I mean,
it just, you just described exactly what I looked like yesterday. I mean, literally, I had one roller in the back of my head, and then Phoenix was on my hip, and I had a basket of laundry, and then I think I had some food in the oven, but it might still be there because I was so tired that I left it. That's how marriage is. That's how relationships is if you decide to live together before marriage. I mean, it's not perfect. And I mean, we have fun, we joke, we kiki, but I mean, he get on my nerves.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean, those cherish the moments that you do have. Okay, just cherish those
because they're fun.
Because you do have good time with your spouse. You can have a good time. I think people maybe put too much pressure, and stop comparing yourself. If you see Johnny rubbing Catherine feet, that don't mean that you know Laquan gonna rub your feet, Keisha. Like, that ain't what's gonna happen.
It's not.
He might not like feet.
He might not like feet, period.
And so you gonna divorce him because he don't show you enough feet attention?
I mean, that's how a lot of stuff go, though. As funny as it sounds, guys, that's exactly how it goes. So, because you're comparing yourself.
So petty, to be honest. So, I hope you're catching the theme of the show today. We're surrounded by marriage today. So, the wine of the wine tip of the week is the old saying, the grass is greener where you water it. And so basically, at the end of the day, where you are watering your grass, where you are maintaining your relationship, where you are putting in the needs your spouse, where you are taking care of your home, that's where your grass is gonna be green at. You can't think about what they doing over there in your next door neighbor house. You should be watering their lawn anyway. Go water yours.
She said, please don't water your neighbor's lawn. Don't do that one.
Don't do that, because that ain't what we trying to be out here doing. Y'all. So
yes.
Are we done with that? Cause we just went on a whole little rant.
We did, but we felt strong about it though, y'all. Honestly, it's something that we felt really strong about. I know some marriages won't work. I know there's a lot of things that won't work, but don't give up so easily. Don't do that. Let's try to keep the Black home happy and together. Not just together, but let's just try to keep ourselves happy. Like let's try to, work with the other person.
And let me tell y'all a secret. It ain't really that hard. Love does not have to be that complicated. Listen to that Nivea song.
I knew. Look, I knew it was coming about, because she loved Nivea. I mean, I do too. We both do, and that's both of our favorite songs. I was like,
first of all, I got a song for everything. But listen to Nivea Complicated when you sitting at when it's dark outside, or when you riding in your car and it's raining outside, because the beginning of the song got the rain in it. It be like dun, 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 and that rain be hitting.
That song get you in your feelings.
Feelings. And love really does not have to be complicated. I believed her when she sang it. I believe her right now. It just don't. We just like, we be mad too much.
Mm-hmm.
Why we so mad? Why we so angry?
Let's not be angry, y'all. Let's just be. It's so much easier to be happy. It's so much easier to be happy. Whew. Can we breathe?
Look, everybody, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Do this with me. Just breathe in through your nose and exhale.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now let's focus on this Janay on this moment, because look, I've been seeing this floating around the internet, and I've been seeing it several times. And it's a meme that says, huh?
I said, and I think it's time you talk about it.
Why not? We have okay, I'm not gonna go too deep in this because we have a whole episode talking about this a little bit, about it was really about women supporting women. If you haven't listened to that podcast, it's in season 1. Go back, and I think it was like our first episode. See, podcast season 1, episode 1 or 2, whatever.
We'll check.
But anyway, so this honest moment is about this meme. There's a guy holding up a phone, looking at his IG or whatever, his social media, and it says, "I got the job." And it's like he got 264 likes, and he got 74 comments on his post that says, "I got the job." Everybody happy for him. You go, bro. You got the job. Let me borrow $20, you know? And so,
or let me get you a discount.
Yeah. Let me get your discount. And so then it has right up under it says, "I started my own business." He got 7 likes and 3 comments. So the point of this, you look like that friend that be like, get him, girl.
You gotta tell him, honey.
Y'all, I'm trying to choose my words wisely, but we need to do a better job at supporting each other. Why is this so hard? Are we just that
jealous?
I don't want to say jealous, but is that the word? Is it just that much hatred in your heart? Are you just not interested? Maybe it's something that they're starting that you're not interested in. Is that what it is? Are you just secretly hating? Like,
hating is a thing. I really never dealt with hating in my life too much until I got older, until I started doing my own thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's when I felt like I was like, ugh.
But it hurts the most when it's your family and close friends that don't support you. And when your support comes from total strangers, that's when it's kind of like, but those are the people that support you the most.
Yep.
Total and complete strangers will support you more half the time than people that talk to you on the phone every day.
100%.
And I don't know why, but it is what it is. Don't be asking people for discounts when they are a small business owner and they're trying to make it. That's how they're trying to eat. That's how they're eating off of, like, don't do that. My husband is a barber. He's almost done with his schooling so he can be official. So like he's doing mobile barbering. So he'll pull up, cut your hair with the root, blah blah blah. But if he ain't out there cutting heads and you talking about something, can you do it for whatever? You taking money out of my household and out of my kids' mouth. I'm on furlough, in case y'all didn't know. Like,
she's right.
You need to be out here making some money. Like, it's just,
It's a lot when it comes to that. I have to use my brother. I'm gonna use my brother as an example as well. He's also a trainer. My brother trains a lot of high school kids who's doing track, because his specialty is track, like track and field. He's a certified track and field coach. So like a lot of football parents use him because running.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, can you spot me this, can you spot me that, I mean, this like it's always, and he does it, and I'm like, and he has a lot, and he's holistic too, so he's very big on vitamin stuff you can get without going to a pharmacy. Like people always want to use his knowledge, but don't nobody want to pay him for it. Don't nobody want to pay him for it. And I tell him all the time, I'm like, dude, you can't do this for free forever. Like you cannot keep giving out your secrets to your vitamins and everything. And it's not a secret. It's not like that. Like he wants people to do good and be healthy, but it's like you he charges for it, but you don't want to pay. Don't nobody want to pay.
Because he has a heart for it and a
He
passion
does.
for it. So it's so easy to just give it away because he's truly passionate about it.
And
But
they took advantage.
we have to learn how to be stern and when we put a price tag on something, we need to stand on it. But I think sometimes we get nervous, like if I say $35, they're gonna be like, ooh, that's too tight. Can I get it for $10? Yeah, right. So it's like we gotta just know your worth at the end of the day. Know what you're worth. I mean, I dibble and dabble in photography. Go check me out, Janay Najah Photography on Instagram.
Hey.
I'm an amateur photographer. I'm not saying I'm like Derek Blanks or nothing like that, but I can take some pictures. But I'll do the same thing for myself. I'm like, I don't know if I want to charge them this.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's like, know your worth, girl. Like, charge these people and stand on it. And so many people around me and around you that are starting businesses. And I just want to take the moment to applaud y'all and keep your head up and stay strong. True gave out some good entrepreneurship tips on that episode. Go check that out. Just stay strong, and even when it comes to our podcast, like we're like always like, okay, we got random people that listen. We want to thank y'all for listening. Like we see y'all.
We do.
It's like random people that we don't know, and we want to say that we just really appreciate y'all for even just
so much
and downloading and just being involved, and it means a lot. So
it goes noticed. Like we notice it. So it's like don't think that we don't notice it. We notice people watching. We notice people following and everything like that. And it's very important to us. So.
And we're a new podcast, so we got a lot to do. We got a lot to grow. We got, whatever. But it's just that, y'all, it's we're taking the time out to shout out personal small businesses. Every Saturday we just shout out one. This past Saturday.
We did.
Princess
Amari, she is the same age as my daughter. She's 5 years old. She has her own fingernail polish company, non-toxic fingernail polishes for little girls, and a shimmer lip gloss as well. I bought all of them, bought all the colors. So Lay loves it, and please try. Go support. I mean. She's little. Her mom and her grandmother they are doing an amazing job with her. So they're starting her young. I love it.
Yeah, that's great. And if you stumble across something that you're not interested in, send it to somebody that you think could be interested in it.
Exactly.
If you don't like podcasts, you know somebody that does, send them our podcast. Send them somebody else's podcast that started a podcast.
Yep.
We have a friend that started a bow tie company. I don't wear bow ties, but I know some men that could wear bow ties.
100%.
So we'll be shouting out a lot of like small businesses on our page. So make sure y'all tune in. If you want us to shout you out, please let us know. We'll shout you out as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all, let's just do a better job of that, because it's a lot of people just coming out with great ideas and things. And I see like it's the morale for the small business owner, especially the one that's kind of just getting their foot in it, it's a little low. And because that meme has been like circle, I've seen it so many times.
Yes. And it's an important thing. Like, we gotta support each other, guys. We have to just get that like embedded in your head, like support.
And it don't take much.
It don't take much at all, especially with social media. It does not take much to hit
It
share.
doesn't even cost you that much. You could like, you could comment, you could subscribe.
Yeah. But yeah, guys. But moving right along. We switched subjects for a minute there, but I'm gonna actually jump back to this marriage thing for a second before we end this show. I am going to give you guys a little knowledge. So I actually stumbled upon a post of a journalist making fun of this man for proposing at KFC. I believe this KFC was in South Africa. I believe this whole situation happened in South Africa.
They got
And
KFC in South Africa?
yes, girl, and the chicken probably better than over here. You know what I'm saying? But I believe it was a South African couple, guys. And he proposed to her in KFC. Yeah, most of us would see that as like funny, like ha 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 ha. But this journalist, a very popular journalist, in the South African area, I don't know who this person is, but they were very mean about it. They said South African men are so broke. They even propose at KFC, laughing face, laughing face. They have absolutely no class. I mean, who proposes at KFC? So people, like I said, this is a pretty popular journalist there. So people saw this. So honestly, guys, this is also something good. So some journalists, companies saw this post and they were like, okay, so what's wrong with that? Like, I mean, he's happy, she's happy, she said yes. So they had people reach out to them from all over offering free tux, dress. Get this, Coca-Cola got in touch with them. We're serving all the soft drinks at your wedding. We got what is this? They don't worry about like data, like I guess like some type of data. This is some South African thing. It's like she gave them a data card. I guess maybe it has to do with some type of technology for the wedding. They got wedding bands, nice rings, guys. Wedding bands, a nice diamond ring. This is all donated. They don't have to pay for nothing. They got a trip. Yes, they got like a trip. Yep. People just, it went on and on and on. They got their honeymoon, their rings, their dress, their tux. Even 2 tux companies got in touch with them, was like, hey, we got your tux. This other company got your tux. Let us get the groomsmen tux. Yes, that's how good it was, guys. But the reason why I use this for knowledge with Najah, and it's probably still people coming. Airlines. So they got them flights and everything.
I got chills when you were talking.
Did it not make you happy? The reason why I chose this for knowledge is because, guys, like this is another thing, like in the Black community, like this even go as far as South Africa, guys. Come on, let's stop downing people for things that they do. That KFC proposal, first of all, nobody shouldn't have been taking a picture of him doing it, because if you look at the picture, if you go look it up, it's somebody taking a picture through a window. So somebody saw it through a window, probably as they were walking by, and thought it was funny. And I just felt like we just gotta, don't do that. Don't down nobody because his ring, he don't have a good job. He might be struggling, but he's like, I still want to make this woman my wife. Yeah. So it was a really good thing. And it gave me chills too, Janay. Like you said, you were getting chills thinking about it, like just listening, but literally, and people are still hitting them up, like giving them stuff. I hope they get a car and a house, but that's just me.
I mean, I haven't had KFC in so long, but I remember them mashed potatoes be good.
Stand her.
Right?
a mashed potato connoisseur. So
Yeah.
he must have some good
Mashed potato and gravy and a little drumstick or something. Original, not the crispy. Like, girl, what else is there? And then a little bit of that Stouffer's macaroni and cheese. What is there? Yes, my stomach is full. He proposed, like,
and we ain't spend that much money.
And I got me a sweet tea and lemonade mix. Like, what?
What more can you ask for?
A good little Arnold Palmer and a ring. Like,
right. So they are in there like swimwear. Like, I am so happy for them. I'm so happy for them. Like, it was so sweet. I was like, oh, look at dear. You know I'm sensitive. Now you know. Just a little, not a lot.
That was good. I like that.
I like that too. I thought that was
like, this is gonna be a little bit off topic, but before we listen, my longtime crush, who is my ex crush, celebrity crush, Shad Gregory Moss, aka Bow Wow. He had so I'm bringing this up for a reason. Just follow me. He posted something about, yo, I just finished having this party at my house, and he was like, I ain't trying to be petty or nothing like that, but let me just show y'all. He was like, and then he turned his phone around and he picked up a pair of shoes and he was like, what kind of shoes is this? And he read the label, like in the shoes, it said something like Semi London or something like that. And he was like, I ain't never heard of this. Like, what is this? Like, and he was like, you know, and then he picked up another girl's shoe and was like, and you got a hole in your shoe or whatever. He was like, do better, ladies. Like, what's your cash up? What's your cash up? I'll send you some money. The problem I had with it is, like you said, like, why are you, like, people don't have to have the nicest
really
things. Like,
get that for real, Janay?
Yes, go look it up. I was like, that was so unattractive. The only time I find that man halfway attractive is when he's with his daughter, because I think they're cute together.
That is cute.
But
yeah.
Other than that, like, the things that come out of his mouth are just like, what?
Really?
Like, you really just judging these people because they, like, first of all, ladies, what you doing at his house and leaving your shoes? Did you leave barefooted? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out, number one. Like, now y'all feet dirty because did you walk in the road with no shoes on?
Wash your feet.
But anyway, I was just like, you can't just judge people off of like the things that they have. And like, I'm not like a labels person. I don't think I will ever be. I don't care how much money I make. Yeah, I'm gonna have money to afford some things, but I'm not gonna. I'll do like kind of like how we was talking about Cardi. How Cardi usually do. She says she do like she might have a really expensive shoe, but a Fashion Nova pants.
She did say that.
Something out of Target or whatever, but then have like an expensive top or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might do something like that, but I'm not finna be like downing nobody off of what they got. Like, he come from a single parent home. I know he been like famous and stuff for a long time, and he been had some money for a minute, but you gotta respect. You forgot where you came from.
He don't know the struggle for real, especially with you talking like that. Like, that's just crazy. And then to put it on blast, like,
put it on blast. Like, you could have kikied with your friends at the house if you wanted to say that, but don't put it out for social media to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. Was it on one of those a story or he?
No, he put it on his page.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I don't
like that. Take it down because they was clowning him in the comments.
Oh, they were.
And then,
he ain't in a position to do that.
Huh?
I said he's not in a position to do that.
No.
Because they gonna clown, man. See, that's where Bow Wow messes up. He tries to be something that he's not. Bow Wow, you can't listen. No, bro. Like, y'all know he my cousin. I'm just playing, but listen.
Well, I was gonna marry this man. I changed my whole last name from Ross to Moss. Like,
Y'all just don't understand it. Her and my cousin both, they probably would have been fighting over because she was the biggest fan of Bow Wow. I was like, y'all, I mean,
I still listen to his old albums with the kids because he ain't got no cussing and stuff in it, and it's rap music. And I be like, y'all can listen to this, and I be like going down memory lane.
So funny.
Harlem Shake and in the Crip Walk.
He used to kill that Harlem Shake.
Go down and then dust them shoes off.
That's the shoe.
I tried that the other day. My niece said, "No, ma'am."
You ain't got no mega knees. Now hush.
Anyway, look.
We had fun with y'all. Y'all just be listening to us just rant and talk to each other. I'm glad y'all here for this.
Look, y'all really need to be commenting. If you disagree with some stuff that I say, I want to know.
Tell this girl. Me too. Because I know I'm perfect, but joking. Very much so.
Yeah, like, or if you do agree, chime in and be like, yeah, like y'all talking some good stuff. Or if you be like, y'all both really just delusional at this point, and you say that too.
9 out of 10, that's probably what it is.
That's probably what it is. We just be on here talking and stuff. But anyway, we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode. Please follow us on social media. Wine After Whines on everything: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Did I say Facebook? If I didn't, Facebook. Also, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, put on your post notification bell so you know every time that we post on YouTube, it'll send you a little note saying, "Hey, girl, they just posted a video." And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We love you. And Najah, you got anything else?
Peace out.
Peace, love, and soul.
Bye, y'all.